Lesson number 2, money. In Brazil, the currency is the real. Its pronunciation is
real,
Let's hear that word again.
real,
When there's more than one real involved, the word changes slightly to
reais,
Think of the word hay, H-A-Y, and ice. Let's hear the word again.
reais,
Pretty simple after you give it the hay and ice. Once again.
reais,
To say cash or money in general, the word is
dinheiro,
sounds kind of like the Spanish word that you've heard before. Let's hear it again.
dinheiro,
If you want to use your credit card, which isn't generally accepted in every restaurant, you would use the word for credit card. That word is
cartão de crédito,
sounds like a mouthful, but let's hear it 2 more times.
cartão de crédito, cartão de crédito.
That's one of those essential words that's kind of tough to hear. You will need to at least hear it because the waiter will ask you how you're paying on occasion. Okay, so we're ready for numbers. We're going to count down 1 through 20 and then give you denominations of 10 after that. Number 1 is
2,
2, 3,
3,
4.
4,
Make sure to open your mouth nice and wide when you say the word 4.
4,
5.
5,
Imagine the word sink with an O at the end of it. Let's hear it again.
5,
6.
6,
Kind of a tough word. It's subtle in its pronunciation.
6,
7.
7,
Remember that chi sound at the end of 7. Let's hear it.
7,
8.
8,
Really form the O sound with your lips when you say
8,
9.
9,
Let's practice saying 9 again.
9, 9,
10.
10,
This sounds like the word day with CE on the end of it.
10,
11.
11,
Be sure to pronounce that Z sound of
11,
12.
12,
Hear that Z sound again.
12,
13.
13, 13,
14.
14,
That's a bit of a longer sounding word. You'll want to commit that to memory. Let's hear it again.
14,
15.
15,
15.
15,
16.
16,
Now that's a real long word. It's 3 to 4 syllables long. It's going to require really memorizing that one. But it's critical that you know the numbers to transact business in Brazil. Let's hear 16 several times.
16, 16,
It's kind of like de, ze, and seis happening. Work on those 3 syllables and you'll get it. Sounds like this.
16,
17 is another hard word. Let's hear it.
17,
Real similar to 16 with a slight twist at the end. Again, you'll need to memorize 17.
17,
18.
18, 18,
19.
19, 19.
Sounds like 10 and 9 put together to make up 19.
19.
The word for 20,
20.
maybe you can associate Da Vinci with that word. Sounds like this.
20.
Well, you made it through 16 through 19. Congratulations. Those are probably the hardest numbers in the Portuguese language. Now we're going to jump to 30 and so forth.
30. 40. 50. 60. 70. 80. 90. 100.
Okay, no question, those are really hard words and they sound quite a bit the same, so we're going to break down each of them for you. Here's how you say 30.
30.
40.
40.
Make sure to really open your mouth when you say that word. Let's hear that one.
40.
50.
50.
Okay, you hear the word C in there. Use it in your memory of that word. Another small word to illustrate a syllable in Portuguese. Let's hear 50.
50.
60.
60.
Sounds real close to 50, doesn't it? That's a tough one. Let's hear 50 versus 60 again. Here's 50.
50.
Now 60.
60.
Okay, 70.
70.
Another tough one. Sounds real close to 60. We're going to listen to 60 and 70 again. Here they are.
60. 70.
You'll notice 70 has a T in there. That should help you. 80.
80. 80.
90.
90. 90.
100.
100. 100.
Okay, congratulations. You made it through the words 50 through 80. Those are very tough words, even for an experienced Portuguese speaker, because of their subtle changes, one letter at a time. So listening to this CD again and again will help you distinguish those words 50 through 90. The word for 1,000 is
1000.
pretty small word, not that difficult to pronounce. Let's hear.
1000.
When you arrive in Brazil, you'll want to immediately exchange money. Typically, you'll exchange a small amount at a money exchange booth. Those are called
Câmbio. Câmbio.
If you want to change money, you're looking for change. That word is.
Troco.
So you may pull out a bill, show it to someone, and say,
Troco, por favor.
they'll immediately understand you need change. If you want to know the price of something, how much is it, is said.
Quanto custa? Quanto custa?
That's a bit of a mouthful. We'll hear it again in a second. But if you break it down again very slowly for yourself, it sounds like this.
Quanto custa?
The price is.
Preço.
If you want to know the cost of something, you can simply say,
Quanto custa?
or
O preço, por favor.
if something's expensive and you want that communicated, the word is.
Caro.
If it's cheap,
Barato. Barato.
it's kind of a lot of letters in there. Portuguese is sort of packed with vowels and syllable sounds and sounds much longer than what you're used to hearing in traditional English. Let's listen to the word cheap again.
Barato. Barato.
The word thank you, which you'll hear constantly in your transactions in and around Brazil, is...
Obrigado.
That's 4 syllables. Let's look at them for a second.
Obrigado.
That's O, like O-H, brie, like the cheese, God, G-A-D, and dough, like bread. The 4 syllables run together sound like...
Obrigado.
In Portuguese, the word for no thanks...
Não obrigado.
Sometimes those words are said very quickly, and it sounds like this.
Não obrigado.